the data that I collected from my experiment. The mass for the rocket is 0.6 kilogram. The mass is included with water. This is because when I launch the rocket will bring the water together when it flies. So the time for the rocket to reach the maximum height is 2 seconds. And the maximum height or the displacement is 8 meters. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 meters. And we have another 4 data that need to be calculated. We have initial velocity, final velocity, acceleration, and force. So how do we calculate velocity? The formula for velocity is displacement over time, or S, which represent displacement over T. T represent time. So now we calculate for initial velocity. The initial velocity is 0. Why? This is because the rocket is on a stationary position where the rocket is not launched yet. So the initial velocity is 0. Don't forget to put the unit. The unit for velocity is m as -1. For final velocity, we need to calculate things. Okay, so we substitute time 2 seconds. Okay, the displacement is 8 over 2. Okay, so after we calculate, we got 4 ms. So this is the initial velocity, 0 meter second -1, and final velocity 4 meter second to the power of -1. Okay, so now I'm gonna calculate the acceleration. So the formula for acceleration is v, the final velocity. No. So A represent acceleration is equal to V, which is final velocity, minus U. U represent initial velocity over time. So we're gonna substitute V So the answer is the acceleration is 2 ms meter second to the power of -2. So this is the answer. And the last one, the force in the water rocket. So what is the formula of force? F equals to ma, which is force equals to mass times acceleration. So we substitute the measurement. And equals to 0.6 in open bracket, acceleration to close bracket. So we will got 1.2. Don't forget the unit again, Newton. So Newton is the unit for force, and Newton. So the answer is 1.2 Newton. Big N. have the mass of the rocket 0.6 kg, time to second, displacement of or the max height is 8 meter, initial velocity 0 meter second to the power of -1, final velocity 4 meter second to the power of -1, acceleration 2 meter second to the power of -2, force 1.2 Newton.